please give me the option to kill someone this chapter or this book, because I'm really not in the mood right now. Please let me kill at least one character. I will actively do it. God. Was gonna come back to this, gonna be all cheery and looking forward to it and shit. Then Blizzard had to be Blizzard. Oh god. Hey man, here's this one thing that you can only do once every 3 days. Why don't you do it? Okay, you're about to finish it. Oh, our servers went down. Okay, our servers are back up. Oh, and by the way, all your progress is gone. And you have to wait 3 more days to do it again. Fuck Blizzard. I'm not in the mood right now.
Zoe?
I don't even think Crow could cheer me up.
Zoe? Zoe?
Wait a minute, weren't you meant to be looking out for Zoe? I don't know why, but that reminded me of like Eddie Murphy's Donkey. But yeah, weren't you meant to be like flying above Zoe, keeping an eye out?
Shoo, bird.
Oh, shoo yourself, you big hairy lug.
What in Giles' name? I know you. You arrived with that Stark girl yesterday. You're her bird.
Her bird? I am my own bird, I'll have you know.
Wait, how did you know that Zoe was from Stark?
People. Besides, I lost her. She done gone vanished on me. I am, it seems, an expert at misplacing beautiful young women.
She's not misplaced. She's with the Resistance.
The Resistance. So she did find the rebels, and she didn't think to tell me. Well, some friend she turned out to be.
Well, to be fair to the girl, it wasn't entirely voluntary.
What do you mean? They kidnapped her. Crow to the rescue! So, where exactly did they kidnap her to?
I'm not supposed to... Well, I reckon the chances of you being an Azadi spy are rather remote. And that poor girl could probably use a friend. Do you know the old Sentinel Library outside the city? It's in ruins now, but beneath it, in the Enclave, you'll find your girl. Unless they took her head, in which case...
Hold on, Zoe! Hold on to your head!
Can I play as Crow? That will cheer me up. If I could play as Crow, that would cheer me up. Please let me play as Crow. Come on. Come on, Red Freds. No? Okay.
I trust you got some sleep last night?
I would have, if you guys believed in bed sheets and pillows.
You are
The minimization. Like... There was a comment. There was a comment that said, hey, check if you're doing anything in the background, if anything loading. I have nothing. Thank you for that comment, but I have nothing. There is nothing in the background. And now Zoe's head is doing the thing. I don't understand why. Not all PC games. Not all PC games. Just some. And it's enough to bother me.
I'll keep it simple. On the other hand, asking for the rebels is what got me into trouble in the first place. Deny everything? Or maybe it's better to mention the rebels.
I don't even know what was said. I don't even... Because it carries on. Because it carries on.
I'll keep it simple. I'm Zoe. I need your help.
our help. With what?
I didn't know who else to ask. I need to get to the Purple Mountains.
I don't know where that is.
What about the Ular?
I'm sorry.
Obnaxis? Of the Venar?
I have heard of the Venar, but they left the Northlands. And Obnexus? Maybe a whisper. Long ago? Nothing more. I cannot help you.
Damn. Is there anyone here who would know?
Perhaps. But you haven't answered my question, girl. Why should we help you? For all I know, you're an agent of the Azadi.
No, I'm...
Zoe! She's Zoe!
Balance.
Don't you dare touch her head. She's on an important mission.
I see. And who are you?
Crow, honorary rebel, long-term avian buddy, and occasional sidekick of April Ryan, rebel leader, adventurer, hero, savior of the balance. That's right. Here's Crow. This is him. I'm me. So, where's April? She can vouch for Zoe. They're best friends, tight as two chicks in a nest. I don't see April. Is she out on a mission or sleeping in or... Why are you both looking at me like that?
Zoe's not looking at you.
I thought you knew.
Knew what? What's going on? What?
April Ryan is dead, Bird. She was assassinated during an Azadi raid on Myria the winter before last. She died a hero's death and was given a hero's burial. We remember her fondly.
What?
I'm so sorry. Crow! Crow! Okay, I'm an idiot.
I've heard of this bird. Crow. So, you knew April Ryan?
We met a couple of times. I was there when she died. I found her. I tried to save her, but I couldn't. So, yeah, I guess I knew April.
The head
You're
bug
the Stark girl.
takes
The one who dreams.
takes all the emotion out of this.
Bakim, Bryn, Chawan. They said you were one of us. Oh, this certainly changes things. But how did you...
He's gone. Of course he's gone. I should have seen that coming. It's not like he could just let Kian go without... Ugh, he's such a... Oh. Hey, your hair, it's so pretty.
Thanks.
Who's gone, Enu?
What? Oh, Liko. He vanished in the middle of the night, chasing Kian, of course. Idiots, the both of them.
Maybe this is for the best. If Liko can help Kian...
Kian. Big Azadi guy. People call him
The head thing
Apostle.
is really
you know
irritating.
him.
We met once, briefly. He was kind to me. But isn't he the enemy?
Was. He's with us now. Defected. Yep. Well, except that he abandoned us again to go on a crazy suicide mission.
He left last night.
Of course. After everything that's happened, we just miss each other.
Oh, Enu, this is Zoe. Am I saying that correctly?
Yeah. Hi. Nice to meet you, Enu.
You're so pretty. That came out wrong. Wanna be friends? Oh, sorry.
Ah, Inu.
Zoe needs
Yeah, no,
our help.
you're great.
She has
You're
questions.
great.
Maybe you
Of course.
can...
No problem. Leave this to me, Shepard.
I'm sorry for questioning you, Zoe. And I'm sorry I could not be of any assistance. Please, stay. Speak with Enu and the others. Perhaps someone here has the answers you're looking for.
Thank you, Shepard.
Where are you from? Your clothes are amazing. Where did you get them?
They came with the jump. I'm from Stark. That's...
Across the divide, on the flip side of the balance, the world of science. Are you serious? That's incredible. I have so many questions. I don't even know where to start. I'm seriously worried my head might explode. I think I need to sit down.
Oh, don't explode. I'm not that special. I mean, you're orange, and the ears...
I'm just a boring old Zid. It's totally normal. Holy crap, Stark. I can't believe it. How did you get here? Are you a shifter?
A dreamer. I just dream myself here.
Just dream yourself here. That's it. No biggie. You are the best thing I have ever seen. Seriously.
Really? Okay. Thank you.
So, What do you need help with? Shepard said...
I'm trying to find the Purple Mountains and a tribe of magical creatures called
I was waiting for... I was waiting to gain control so I could
Slow down.
relog.
Okay. Purple Mountains...
But
Ular,
this is going on a bit longer than I
Naxos,
thought.
Right? Nope.
Because I want to
None of
fix
that
the head
sounds
thing.
remotely familiar. I have never heard any of those words before. Of course, there are a lot of things I don't know. I was a farm girl. A silly zidling. There's so much I don't know. But I do know where to look for answers.
Oh? Where?
The library. The library holds all the answers. Do you have libraries in Stark? Never mind, silly question. Of course you don't.
I mean,
I'll go to
we
our
do.
library right now and start looking. Purple Mountains, Ular, of Naxos of the Venar. Come find me when you're ready. I can't wait to spend more time with you. Ugh, sorry.
Okay, Inu, I love you. Oh, the head. It just fixed itself. I don't understand this game. Minimizes randomly and I have nothing in the background. And then bugs just fix themselves if I mention them. What? What's your opinion on this?
A white dragon. There's only supposed to be one of those at any given time. I met the current one. She was beautiful and eccentric.
She's also possibly dead. Wait a minute. It's been about a week, but in the picture hunting thing I didn't Saga say that April became a dragon? Where is that in the story?
Of Naxos, Purple Mountains, Ular... Ula. Nope, nothing, no.
Enu's really weird and very sweet, and I like her a lot.
As you should, because she's amazing.
Ugh,
I have to
please don't
resist
tell me
this
now.
intense desire to stroke her yellow fur. I don't think that'd be kosher.
On ab.
I think it would be.
Ooh, nope, that's a different type of ab.
I think it would be alright, actually.
I have to
Anything now?
resist this intense
There must be
desire to
something
stroke
in one of these
her
books that'll
yellow
help you find
fur.
what you're looking for.
I don't think that'd
I'm gonna
be
keep
kosher.
looking until I find it. Give me a little more time. I'm still searching. I'm sure I'll find something useful. Eventually.
I'm actually, would that actually be kosher?
They add colour to the place, if nothing else.
Would that actually be alright? Like, I'm trying to think, like, if in real life, if there were like animal people and they had fur, would they be alright with us stroking them, or like petting their tail or something? What's up, buddy? Fuck.
I was just... I'm not... Are you supposed to be walking around on your own?
Gee, okay, I was not... The snap around and the thing, that got me. Oh, of mice and men. Ah. Okay.
He looks guilty. This doesn't look right, but he looks... Is this your room?
Well, we don't... we don't have our own rooms. Anyway, Keen's gone. I was just looking for... It's Zoe, is it not? I'm Jakai, Benrima Salman's nephew. She said some very nice things about you.
You'll have to give her my regards. How is Benrime? I noticed the Journeyman was closed down.
Yeah, she's in Coldstone. They arrested her for colluding with the Resistance. She was sentenced to 10 years in the dungeons. I don't know if she'll survive that. Anyway, I'm sure she'll be happy to hear that you're back in town.
I'm sorry about your aunt.
Yes. Thank you. I don't know what I'll do without her. She's the only family I have. Look, I have to go into town on an errand now, but please let me know if there's anything I can do for you.
Okay. That is...
I believe that mural depicts this place. The Enclave. Apparently, it used to be a library.
Oh, is that this? Is that this place? Oh, okay. Okay, that explains why we're why we need to travel to Malcuria because we're out. Okay, I never made that connection. But yeah, that was some shady shit, sir. That was some shady shit. Like to the point where I took when you spun around, I got an achievement called Shady Business. That's how shady you are, sir. Now where's Crow?
They kept me locked up in one of those cells all night. This may not be a prison, but it's not far from it.
Alright, where's Crowbo? Yeah, find Crow. Where?
I assume it's not an actual dragon's head, but you just never know in this world.
You're right.
A round table? Check. Chivalrous knights? Check.
Where?
Magic? Check. That's right, this would make for a great theme restaurant.
I mean, if that's where you want to go. Where is Crow? This place isn't that big.
The library's in the back, if you're looking for Enno. Feel free to wander around up here, but downstairs is off limits.
Oh, there you are. Hello, Crow.
I'm so sorry, Crow. I thought you knew.
It's fine. It's not your fault. I can't believe she's gone. But I sort of knew, you know. I felt it in my heart. And that final time we were together, it wasn't like it used to be. It was weird. Like too much time had passed and we drifted apart. I should have known it wouldn't last.
How can you ever know something like that? He's not alone in feeling that. I know that feeling. It's something you just have to learn to live with.
I know. I will. Were you there when she...
I witnessed the whole thing. But should I tell Crow that? Perhaps better to avoid the topic and get him thinking about other things.
No, I think I as much as I like Crow and I wouldn't want to bum him out. It's like this is kind like
the whole thing.
It'd be worse not
Should I tell
knowing,
Crow
really.
that? I was there. I saw it happen. I tried to help her, to save her. I know I was supposed to, but I couldn't.
Not your fault. Bad things happen. People die. Life goes on. Anyway, did I help with, the rebel thing? Did they believe you? That you're not a spy?
You did. They do. It's fine now. They'll help us.
Good. They're not gonna cut your head off?
What? No?
Good. I wish I could have been more helpful. But it was 10 years ago. And I didn't really pay attention to what April said about that Abnaxis chap.
It's okay.
Oh yeah, that was a decade.
I need to be alone for a little while. Clean my feathers, sharpen my beak, reflect on the nature of life. Bird stuff.
Totally understand.
I'll find you in the city.
Oh yeah, that was a decade. Jesus. Like I remember it's just over a year since the last game. But I forgot it minimized again. And it minimized again. Although that time there was a reason. Not a good reason, but there was a reason. It was a pop-up. It was a goddamn Windows pop-up. So that explains that. But yeah, it's been 11 years since the first game. 11 bloody years, like
One of
Jesus.
those big cow turtle things I saw back in town.
Were you there before?
One thing's for sure, I'm never ever riding one.
Why not? That'd be great.
One of those big cow
Just had to restart the
turtle
recording
things
there.
I saw back in town. One thing's for sure, I'm
But
never
yeah, it's been
ever riding
11 years. A lot has happened. Like the Azadi came in at the end of the first game. So the Azadi have been ruling for 11 years.
Orlawal, Umpus, Oxman, Oigard, Azurs. No Ular anywhere. Shadow. Oops, sorry. I've been trying to find a book or scroll or manuscript or map or torn note page or ancient magical tome or pamphlet or piece of cloth that mentions the Purple Mountains or the Ular, but No luck. It's really frustrating. This library has never let me down before. Bad library.
She seems so curious about me, and I haven't asked her a single question. This is where I try to connect and make friends. There must be something here. This is where I try to connect and make... You just joined the Resistance?
Oh, yes. No. Not really just. About half a year ago? Wait, more than that. Time flies when you're having fun.
This is fun.
Well, fun.
There we go.
Sometimes you need to make the best out of a bad situation.
Right. And it's my duty. We're doing good, important work here. Also, I didn't want to end up living the life my parents wanted for me.
I can identify with that.
This is so nice. I wish we were sisters. Can we be sisters? You don't have to answer that.
I love this girl.
I did. Sort of. Long story. You?
Oh, lots. Boyfriend! Do you have one of those?
I do. I think. We haven't spoken in a while, and he doesn't know. I think we need to have a long talk if I get back home. It's been a very tough year, for the both of us. I was asleep for a long time. I forgot a lot of the stuff that happened to me before I fell asleep. I tried to remember, but I couldn't, until my memories caught up with me. On top of all that, I started flirting with my therapist, and now I don't even know if I should have trusted him or... Oh, Jesus.
I'm so glad the line
It's
about the therapist
a
was in
long
there.
Story. Very complicated. Maybe another time?
Yes, please?
I still love, like, every time
You
Inu
seem so curious
talks,
about me, and
every time
I
she
haven't
talks,
asked
she
a
gets
single
better.
question. Enu, right? I don't feel we were properly introduced.
I know you are. I mean, no, yes. You're right. Enu. I am Enu. I hope you're staying a while. It would be so great to have someone around who's not a surly warrior with mommy issues, or a stoic leader, or a battle-hardened soldier, or just batshit insane. I mean, there's Jakai. He's pretty normal, except for his aunt issues, but he's a bit too...
Shady?
Hey, so, what do you do when you're
Wait,
not
who has
saving
mummy
the world?
issues? Keon?
Neural programming.
Is it Keon?
I mean, I did.
He sort of does.
Then my world shut down, and now I just watch a lot of shows and eat. Sorry.
Didn't understand any of that, but it was still amazing. Tell me again?
Maybe next time?
I can't wait to talk more about all these things we have in common. We must have a sleepover.
I love her. I love her so much.
There must be something. So, no luck?
Nothing. Sorry. And I've read most of these before. I can't remember coming across any of those words you mentioned. There's not much else to do here in the evenings except read. I don't really have any female friends. It gets lonely. Anyway, I've been through all the encyclopedias and travelogues, but...
Nothing about the Purple Mountains or the Ula?
Nothing. I mean, the Purple Mountains sounds colloquial. It may have a different name officially, but the Ular, there should be something about them. It's a magical race?
They didn't look human.
Weird, there's nothing about them. They must be very isolated, or someone's trying to hide something. Which would be weird and very hard to pull off. Forget I said that.
It's possible, though.
I'm on a deadline. I should just cut this short. I guess I'll have to look elsewhere.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. I really thought I'd find something. I feel terrible. Do you want to be my friend? Oh, I already asked you that. I'm coming on too strong, aren't I? I am, I can tell. Stop it, Enu.
No, not at all. I'd love to be friends. And thank you for helping me.
Much good that did. I really wish I knew who else could...
For the love of the festering demon shrimps of Jaharva, do I have to do everything in this place? I didn't spend all those years living on the streets of Marcuria, pilfering food and liberating...
This interaction is gonna happen again!
I swear I'd be better off going back to sleeping in Abnaxis' stone tree. If I can't even get a mattress that isn't flea and maggot infested. Do your bleeding jobs, people. Is that too much to ask?
Sorry about that. Disregard him. Not important.
He said the word
Must be something in
Anaxis.
this library.
He said the.
I'm not
How did
giving
you
up.
miss that?
I'm gonna keep digging until I find something.
Hey, Franklin, what's up?
Blind Bob?
Eh? What? Who's asking? Well, blessed be me striped breeches. You're the lass what brought me mulled wine back when I'd hit rock bottom in Mercuria. What in the name of the eight-eyed octo-god of Tartellus are you doing here?
I was about to ask you the same thing. Except for, not those words exactly.
Oh, I left me life of beggaring behind. Cleaned myself up. Joined the resistance. I'm a general now. I'm making a difference.
Yeah, I'm
He
so
was
glad this
theoretically
option is
blind,
here.
but now he can see. It makes
I am
less and
so
less sense
glad
the
this
more I
option
think
is
about it.
here.
What happened to your theoretical blindness?
Cured! I was blind, theoretically, but now I can see. To be honest, some days I wonder if I ever was theoretically blind, or if it was all hypothemetaphysical. You know, just in my head like.
Oh,
It was simpler being blind Bob and resorting to beggaring and vagrancy than taking a long, hard look at myself in a speculum, particularly on account of the blindness. I wish me old pa could have lived to see me. He always believed in me, even when I didn't. To the bitter end, he told me I had potential. I nodded and wept and promised him I'd try my best. Then, as he drew his last ragged breath, I stole his purse and his breeches. Well, pa, I'm sorry about the breeches. I'm making something of life now. Making something of myself. I'm no longer blind Bob. Call me Bob who can see.
Okay, this game.
General? Are you an actual general?
Aye. See these stripes? General Bob, that's me. I takes care of the logic sticks round here so the place don't crumble to pieces. Shepard's busy with the strategering. Kian sorts out who to murder and how. Liko makes a fine job of being contrary.
Of always.
And Enu keeps everyone's spirits.
That she does.
I mean, when she's not shooting Azadi soldiers in their eyeballs with her bow and arrow. Me,
She's an
I
archer.
make sure the ladder's stocked, the sheets are clean, relatively speaking, and that the piss pots are empty. Can't go to war on a full bladder.
She's an archer. Okay.
I just can't imagine how the blind Bob I met in Mercuria turned into this man. It's an impressive transformation. How did you end up with the rebels?
Not long after you and I met, I overdosed on mulled wine. Spooked me good, that did. I figured I had two choices. Either spend the remainder of my days in the gutter, stinking of foreign spices and currants, and to be honest, there didn't seem to be a whole lot of days left. Or I could clean myself up, try to amount to something after a lifetime wasted on wine, women, and various gutters. The moment I looked up, I saw how the Azadi were running magicals out of Mercuria. I couldn't ignore it. It was disgraceful. I mean, magicals always treated me with kindness and respect. I felt I owed them. So, here I am, doing my part and paying my debts. Aside from the gambling and the bar tabs, mind you.
Of course.
And I feel 20 years younger to boot.
It's a long shot, but didn't he just mention it's... Have you heard of the Purple Mountains?
Oh, aye. Aye, of course. Everyone's heard of the Turtle Mountains. They're...
No, sorry, purple, not turtle.
That's what I said. Turtle. Right, of course. You don't know. Why would you? My apologies, lassie. See, I have a serious P deficiency. It's been a lifelong struggle.
What?
The Turtle Mountains. Nope, never heard of them. Sorry.
You're just adding new shit now, aren't you? You're just making stuff up as you go.
Didn't he just mention Abnaxus? Do you know someone called Abnaxus?
Abnaxus. Now there's a name I haven't heard spoken in years. Where do you know it from?
Sorry, I just overheard. Actually, I met Abnaxus recently. Well, I dreamed about Abnaxus. Or maybe it was more like a vision. This sounds crazy, I know, but...
Sounds completely sane to me, lass. Abnaxus turning up in visions. That's exactly the sort of fellow he was. Persistent, unpredictable, and not a little annoying. I met him when he was the Venar ambassador to Ireed. This was before the gutters, when I was still a dapper chap on the Marcurian party circuit. We hit it off, especially seeing as I was going blind, theoretically, and he saw everything, past, present, and future. Years later, as he was leaving town, he entrusted me with the key to his home, said to take care of it. I'd sleep there from time to time. Very uncomfortable bunk. Musty smell of ancient books and foreign weeds. I didn't much care for it, to be honest.
I'm sure he said key. And where there's a key... You said something about a key to Abnaxus's house?
They called it the abode back then. Abnaxus's abode. Primitive accommodations, but luxurious location. Prime real estate. Central with a garden view. Very quiet at night.
And the key? Do you still have it? Sorry, this is really important.
Oh, I carry it with me every day. After all, it is a magic key. Figured it might do me lumbago some good.
What about this house? I mean, the abode?
Also still there, and not hard to find. Sits right circle in the center of the city green. Abnaxus carved it out of a petrified tree with his own morbidly huge hands. A few years ago, the authorities turned it into an historical landmark. Of course, no one can get inside, on account of the Venar magic. Not without the key, at least.
This key, can I...
Oh, sure. Heavier than it looks, ain't it? More powerful than iron, worth its weight in precious stones, and then some. This magic goes back to the first magic. None of that modern hocus pocus. You feel it in your fingers when you hold it. Tingles, don't
I don't feel it.
It does. Sorry, I know this is asking a lot, but can I...
Borrow it? Why not?
It's in my inventory. I already have it.
Lumbago no good. And I don't have much use for the place, now that I've a proper bunk here. But keep it safe. Abnaxus left most of his belongings behind and entrusted me with their care. I'd hate to betray that trust.
I promise.
Well, it's a good thing that after all of this time, I have been going to Abnaxus's house, and it's like, okay, now you can go. Alright. Don't know what's going to be in there. Don't know what I'm going to find. Am I going to find Abnaxus? Am I going to find the sleeping Ula? Who the hell knows?